What's up? This is Squad 2448 with Farming Simulator 17 live streaming. Today we'll be logging here on Gold Crest Valley with some pretty cool mods, and we'll be hopping in the Ford King Ranch and we'll be making our way over to the logging site. And on this truck I did remove the cube map to make it not as shiny, and I really do like how it came out just by doing that. But I'm very excited to be back here live streaming on Friday, and we are changing up since we did lawn care earlier today. So we'll be kind of hopping in the Ford King Ranch, and the logging site is just around the corner from us, which is also pretty cool. We'll be pulling out here and we'll be making our way over to the dirt road, which is just over here. And I would like to thank each and every one of you for the continued support on the daily content. I really do enjoy doing daily farm sim videos, and these are a lot of fun. And yes, we will be doing some Xbox live streams. I am working a few things out, everything like that. But this truck is an awesome truck to drive to and from the shop. What's up? Welcome to today's stream. We are logging, and I'm very excited to be doing this. We haven't done much logging here on the channel within the last few months, so this should be pretty cool, kind of getting back into it. And if you guys want me to, we could probably do a video upgrading and kind of setting up an entire logging shop, which is pretty cool. But you guys can see over here we do have the little boy and the truck. That looks pretty cool. And then over here you guys can see we have the cat processor and a few other things like that. So we want to keep this truck safe, so I'm thinking we'll probably kind of park it right over here. This is brand new, we do not want it damaged. Awesome, that's probably good just about there, and it might not be the best since it's kind of a downhill, but that looks to be good. And I think we'll kind of first off kind of get started in the cat processor, and I think also we will have to buy a chainsaw. Yep, that's something I always kind of forget to kind of purchase and add to each game when we do some logging, everything like that. So I'm thinking we'll probably kind of, actually I think we'll get started off. Let's see, we'll kind of go over here and work our way from the grass area kind of towards the other end. My day is going good, so let me know how yours is going down below in the comments. So as you guys can see, that this is one very nice processor. I really do like it a lot. It looks pretty cool. So we actually need to buy a stump grinder, a few other things like that. So I will have to look into that. And it looks like this. The tree is really not wanting to fall, which is interesting. It looks like it's going to cut it downward, so I mean, and yep, so it looks like we are going to be running into this problem throughout today with this, so I think we might even just kind of switch over. Let's see, I think we'll kind of move this out of the way. I do not want to use this if it's going to not exactly function right, so we'll kind of park this right here. We'll go into the store, buy us a chainsaw. We'll be doing a Husqvarna chainsaw first, kind of use this. I really do like it a lot, and we'll be probably using the skid steer also, but we'll just kind of drop the trees ourselves with the chainsaws, and we'll do everything until we kind of get that one worked out. And it looks like this tree just does not want to fall. So it looks like there's a few hours I will have to work out everything like that. But I mean, the tree should be able to fall. Here we go. It looks like it's just kind of go standing straight up. Wow, that's pretty funny. So I'm thinking we'll just while we hop in the cat processor and we'll kind of hit it down. But I mean, this is very interesting. I've never really had this happen. And there it goes, guys. Timber. Wow. We had to use the machine to kind of hit it over. So I think we'll probably cut all of the next ones kind of not at a straight line, anything like that. And I'm thinking for this one, we'll probably cut it into two since it's so large. And I'm thinking we'll probably cut up just a few more before we actually kind of start to load them up. But I think we'll probably give it a try first with the Bobcat. The Bobcat is so easy to work with, and it should be able to reach up high, which should be perfect. And take a look at that, guys. This one also wants to pretty much not fall either way, which is pretty funny. And this one's going. It looks like it's going pretty close to the processor. Wow, that was a little close. So I'm actually thinking we'll probably kind of start to load them up. We do have a very nice Kenworth log truck today, which is pretty cool. And these are some pretty small trees. I thought that they would be some pretty long, tall ones. I do appreciate each and every one of you stopping by and supporting all of these streams. These are a lot of fun, so we'll kind of move this out of the way since we will be kind of loading in here. And take a look. Looks like we might be able to fold this truck down the area on it. So we'll give it a try. It's just a little too large, a little too high for us, and especially since we're going to be using the Bobcat S770, I want to be able to use it. I do not have a PS4. I have an Xbox One, and yes, we will be doing some Xbox streams within the next few weeks. I did run into a few problems with my Xbox, so I am working them out. We'll kind of come over here and let's see if we could get it. And wow, this skid steer is so easy to use, and the buckets that come with it are also very nice. So we'll kind of curl it up, and it looks like it just wanted to fall out. Now this does take just a little bit of while, not too realistic how it kind of just keeps wanting to fall out, but we'll have to give it a try. And there it goes again. Now it just pretty much does not want to go into the bucket. So that is a first. And here we go, guys. Kind of pull forward. That should pretty much do it right about there. Did take us a pretty long time just to put this one on the bucket. So I mean, that definitely I will have to look into it. But take a look at this. We should be able to reach up high. And I mean, we probably could have reached on the other one, but I do not really want to do that and possibly put too much weight up top and cause us to kind of roll over, anything like that. So we got the first one loaded on, and we'll kind of continue. Set up a logging shop. That sounds like a pretty cool idea. Drop your names down below in the comments, and we'll do some shoutouts. So shout out to TNF Modding, Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's see some more people who want some shoutouts. Shout out to Colby, Adrian, Lee, shout out to Egan, and I do apologize if I mispronounce your name. I'm very excited to be live streaming logging. I really do like logging. Very cool aspect of farming sim, which I would like to feature more on the channel if you guys would like to. We'll have to kind of disconnect a few times to do that. Shout out to Blake, Rosen, Blake Dollar. Shout out to each and every one of you stopping by and supporting the streams. Today's a little interesting because we are running into those problems with the skid steer and also the processor. I really want to get as much done as we can, but we'll have to kind of work with what we have since I always like to be efficient. So what we are going to do is we are going to use this piece of wood right here to push it on, because I mean this is probably one of the only ways we'll actually get it. Wow, take a look at that. That actually came out pretty good idea. And there we go. So we got another one on, and I mean we just kind of have to work out and work through the bugs. Guys, can see this also is a very nice first person view, which is pretty cool, and almost going to like fall off. So we got to position it so that the Kenworth should be able to do it. Yep. So I think we'll probably do, I would say, a few more minutes maybe, and we might call it a day. It's been just a pretty busy day, and I actually did do a few video recordings earlier also. So we'll kind of turn this off, and I think we'll kind of cut down some more trees. I really want some large trees. I want to cut down larger ones and use the John Deere before today ends also. So I think we'll probably do it just at this angle, as close as we can to the ground without getting the dirt in the chain. The new mowing map will be coming out within the next month. I'm working on it as much as I can. It's going to be very, very nice. I am also getting the Seasons mod to work with it, which should be also pretty cool. And that should kind of make the tree fall. I've been cutting it different directions, and it looks like these trees today just do not want to fall for us. I mean, take a look at that. I'm going to kind of run into it, and there we go, guys. The largest tree of the day so far that we are cutting down. Very, very long. Looks like there's a lot of old branches, everything like that. So we'll kind of continue and cut those. So take a look at that, guys. We did that. We'll kind of come over here, and actually, before we kind of cut it up into pieces, I think that since it's already in the air, well, we'll probably cut this one just about here. And since it's in the air, we should be able to get the forks underneath. But shout out to Logan, Austin, Adrian, shout out to each and every one of you for supporting the daily content and the live streams. We'll be hopping in the John Deere loader. Now this is one of my favorite loaders. The main reason is because it has a detachable bucket and we could put any attachment on it which we want, which is awesome because as you guys can see we have a logging attachment on the front, which is pretty cool. So we'll kind of drive underneath. Now it looks like we are losing a little bit of traction, but we'll kind of close this, and there we go, guys. We got the first one with the front loader, and there's a tree right there. Wow. And it looks like we might have to move that, but I'm actually thinking we should just kind of disconnect from that trailer. That should be good just about there, and we'll kind of pull up, and it looks like we have to switch, then disconnect. There we go. We disconnected, and it looks like a few of them decided to fall off. So it's a little bit closer to us, to the action, and I should just be able to actually pick this one up. Wow, very easy, very light to do, and I really do like how we can pick everything up. And there we go, guys, just about there. It is a little challenging, not too realistic, but we were able to kind of do it, and that looks awesome on there. Awesome. So next up, we'll kind of grab this one. We'll be loading this one on. It's a little challenging when you are trying to fit it through the area, but we are doing a pretty good job. Awesome, and I believe that this also does have some straps, which should help us out. So we'll kind of back up and load this on. Looks like we'll have to raise it all the way up. It is probably one of the largest logs that we are loading on today, since, I mean, it's overall very long and very large. But I really do like doing these logging videos. These are a lot of fun, and I think next up we'll be doing some logging on the Xbox One with you guys helping out. So we'll kind of back up here, kind of bring the claw in, and we'll kind of back up. And we are backing up through the trees, pretty challenging to do. We do not want to scratch up the loader too much, but we'll kind of see. Let's see. I would really like to kind of cut it right over here and then carry that section. It's a little bit easier, especially navigating through the trees. Awesome, so we got this. We just have to pick it up, and whoa, just about dropping it, but we got it. So take a look at that, guys. We got that one on. You guys can see it's actually some pretty old wood, which is nice. Now this one looks way too heavy for us to lift, but it looks like we are able to. Wow, that's pretty cool. So I think we'll be doing only a few more minutes, since we did run into many problems with the processors today, and I'm noticing that a lot of the modded processors do not function just like the in-game ones, which I wish would work awesome, because that would be awesome. We'll kind of come over here and we'll get a few more with this. Here we go, guys. It looks like it fell over, which is perfect. Now it's going to work well, and it looks like just about when we wanted to kind of do our own thing, cutting them down ourselves, this decides to work, which is pretty cool. This does have a lot of detail, and it would be pretty cool to get this as a excavator. That would be awesome. Kind of have to lift this up and get it so we could cut it. Getting this lined up is just a little challenging, but I think that overall this right here and in. Awesome, so we got another one cut. Looks like this one does not want to fall, so we'll just raise it up pretty high and it should just drop them down, and it should work. Awesome, so you guys can see that we did cut down a few trees. Now it's not the best, and I do apologize for that. I do like kind of knowing exactly what's going to happen, but this cat processor does not really function or work exactly how we did plan to do it. So next up, I think we'll probably just try to clean up all of what we have done, and then we'll call it a day, since like we're saying, not exactly the best thing happened. I do appreciate each and every one of you stopping by and supporting the streams. I do enjoy streaming here. It's a lot of fun, and I appreciate all of your support. So we're just going to pick these small ones up first. Now these I think would kind of roll out, but they actually are not, which is very helpful for us. So next up, looks like we should be able to pick this one up, and yep, so we'll be loading this up, and then we'll hop back in the Bobcat. Welcome out to the stream. I do see that a few of you guys are new, stopping by for the first time today, which is awesome. I do appreciate you taking time out of your day. And yes, we will be doing a leaf cleanup very soon, and I think we might do a throwback to FS15. So let me know, should we do a throwback to FS15? I think that would be a pretty cool thing to do. Awesome, so it looks like we got this wood right over here, and like I was saying guys, once we do a few more, we'll definitely call it a day. But a lot of guys look like really want to do a pretty cool one, and that piece of wood is going to pretty much get us kind of stuck. So let me see, can I pick this one up? We'll just load this on ourselves. Awesome, so we got that one loaded on. You guys can see that the truck is a pretty, almost I would say half full. That's a pretty good job. Yeah, so half full is not that bad, especially for the problems that we ran into today. So I think we'll do one more log, then we'll call it a day. Overall, today was, I would say, very nice, and I hope you guys did enjoy today's lawn care video. That's why we are not doing another one, 2 mowing videos in the same day. I thought we'll kind of change it up and do some logging, which I have seen a lot of requests for lately. But this Bobcat is overall very good. I think next week, actually it does have cages on the windows, which is pretty cool. It has some protection on the glass, which is nice. So I mean, we pretty much do not have to do anything except for like the back and a few things other places. But we'll kind of load this one on. So take a look at that, guys. We got this truck half full. Very, very good now. I think that, should we go sell these? Let me know. Kind of close the claws, take any hydraulic stress off. Next up, we'll kind of hop in this, we'll tie it down, and hopefully some of these smaller ones will not kind of move around. Looks like they will not. So I'm thinking we'll kind of make our way over, kind of sell these, and then we'll call it a day over there. But take a look at this Kenworth, guys. It's a custom logging truck. I mean, this thing is one epic truck, and it looks very nice. We'll kind of head out here, and I do like how we gotta kind of have the sides in half. That way we do not have to reach all the way up. Let's go sell them. Yep, that's what we are doing. And I mean, this is one epic truck to drive. There was actually a semi-truck version of this, I believe, for the cab-wise, but this interior is amazing. I really do like the exhaust. That's pretty cool, and I think that we'll probably turn our hazard lights on just because we do have a few logs kind of very past, almost ones like, I would say like a fourth of the way out compared to the other ones. So I mean, we do have a few that should have really been cut down, and we are on the Gold Crest Valley map, the in-game one. I am trying to find a really good logging map, so if you do have any cool ideas, let me know down below in the comments, and then we'll be doing a video setting one up, which would be awesome. And if you guys do have any cool games you would like me to feature on the channel, drop them down below in the comments. I will go definitely check them out and see if we should be playing them on the channel. So you guys can see we just pretty much crashed into that. It's a little challenging when you are kind of changing through the views. And also we did do an American Truck Sim earlier on in the week. So let's do some final shoutouts before we call it a day. Slow it down a lot, kind of taking the turns a little too fast. I did take a look at the Ridge Crest. I mean, that's a pretty cool map. I might look into switching to that, but I thought that we'll kind of get back into logging on the farm sim map. So we'll kind of back this in. It should pretty much sell all of them, and I have no brakes. Take a look at that. I could not stop right there. That is very interesting way to end today. So hope you guys enjoyed. I think we'll have to call the heavy rescue team. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and subscribe for more.